One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at scedjucationlottery.com/betteryou.
It's time for Stacks and Hacks. I got Stacks information. Rich has life hacks. According to a new study, mornings are actually the happiest time of the day for people. So when people are more satisfied and less downbeat, less beat down. The least happy time is midnight or whenever you go to bed. So actually, I enjoy going to bed. I'm pretty happy when it's
I
time
look
to
forward to going to sleep.
It is, but if you think about all the fights that you have with your sick other, it's probably late at night when everybody's tired. You know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
But mornings are the happiest, and you're listening to our show right now. I hope we're making you happy. You're making us happy. 63% of Americans watch TV while eating dinner. We're not allowed to do that in my house. That's one of the reasons back in the day, whenever my wife would take the kids away for spring break and go on vacation or summertime, I loved it because I could eat dinner and watch TV.
Is that a you rule or a Blake rule?
What? That's a family rule we made when we just dinners like there was some research about dinner and the family, and if you have it makes everybody stable and grow up to be good adults if they get dinner time with their parents. A poll of 3,000 Americans found buffalo wings are the best Super Bowl food, followed by chips, nachos, and then pizza. Also, another poll found 25% of Americans really like wearing suits. Never. I hate suits.
If you don't have to do a tie, I kind of like it.
93% of people believe hand washing is important for their health. The average person washes their hands 7.5 times a day.
7.5 times a day? Mm-hmm. I feel like that's a lot of hand washing.
I don't feel like that's enough.
I should probably be washing my hands more.
I just want to talk to the people who are part of that survey that didn't feel like it was important for their health. Like, what?
An Italian doctor has been placed under investigation after giving his own cat a CAT scan at a hospital. And then after hours, he performed a life-saving surgery on the cat. And he saved the cat. But
Why
he
do
did
they have a problem with that?
Because it's at a hospital where people are, I guess.
But,
it's called
it was
a CAT
after
scan.
Hours.
A woman is suing the Miami Marlins because she slipped on dog pee during an event where fans could bring their dogs to the stadium.
Ew.
Nearly half of Australia's birds and 90% of its mammals, reptiles, and frogs aren't found anywhere else on the planet, just there. There's enough cash. You ever thought about this? I thought about this as a kid. Like all the money in the world, all the money in the United States. If you grabbed all the money in America, there's enough for every single person in America, adults and kids, to carry $6,500 cash on them. That's how much actual circuit money is in circulation. Also, whenever you have an idea and you think, is that a good idea or a bad idea? In ancient Persia, people debated ideas twice. Once when they were sober, and then they would get drunk and debate the idea again. And if it sounded good in both states, they'd start acting on it.
I like that logic. It makes sense to me.
You might as well start it by having a couple of drinky poos first.
Have they done like all this research on how when your like brain's impaired, you shouldn't make decisions?
I feel like that's when you get all your creative ideas, though, right? It's like when you're out having drinks with your friends or you're in the shower. Like those are the two ways to be innovative.
Maybe that's the modern version of it.
Do you know what the Slurpee capital of the world is? For over 20 years in a row? Doesn't make sense to me.
I would say Arizona because it's so hot and we need cold Slurpees.
The Slurpee capital of the world for more than 20 years in a row has been Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Their 7-Elevens have the highest sales of Slurpees per store.
Cold over there.
Are you guys familiar with the song Shaboozie's, a bar song?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm familiar.
It just broke the record for the most weeks spent at number one in the history of Billboard radio songs charts.
Wow.
Number one in the history.
It's a good song.
It beat out The Weeknd's Blinding Lights.
Wow. Good for Shaboozey. That's awesome.
I know. Rich, what do you have for life hacks?
We're talking about making decisions when you're not ready to make a decision, and that's today's life hack. In fact, I am going to make a bold statement here, people. This life hack, I hope you use for the rest of your life because it will change your life for the better. That's how bold this statement is.
Okay.
All right, so whenever you have to make a big life choice, here's what the experts say that you should do. Don't do it when you're groggy. Don't do it when you're feeling sluggish or when your brain isn't firing on all cylinders. And how do you get your brain to fire on all cylinders? Well, you exercise for 5 minutes before you take a new job, move to a new city, even buying something that's expensive. 5 minutes of high intensity exercise like jumping, squats, sprints, burpees, whatever gets your heart pumping. Exercise floods your brain with oxygen and endorphins, which improves cognitive function, enhancing problem solving, and literally helps you make better decisions under pressure. So do that. If you want to learn how to do that, we have all of the info up on our website. John Jay and Rich.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
There's an efficient way to get caught up on a lot of news. It's called The Seven from The Washington Post. It's a newsletter and podcast. Whether you're reading or hit play, you get 7 stories you need to know, and you can consume it all in just a few minutes. The Seven is out every weekday morning by 7 a.m. Eastern. I'm Hannah Jewell. I'm one of the writers, and I host the show. Find The Seven podcast wherever you're listening. The newsletter link is waiting for you in the show notes.
Deciding on what to listen to is hard. Using Zumo to stream music from iHeart 90s Radio is easy. Or play iHeart Country or Hip Hop Beats. Your choice, all for free. Stream easy with Zumo Play. Get live and on-demand entertainment with no logins, no signups, no accounts, no hassle. This April, binge these classics. The Whole 9 Yards starring Bruce Willis and Matthew Perry. Adaptation with Nicolas Cage and Meryl Streep. And The Fisher King with Robin Williams. All streaming free on Zumo Play. Go to play.zumo.com now. Life is hard. Zumo is easy.
.com.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.